To another episode of the Hood Politicking Podcast. We got special guests in the building straight from the Chi-Town. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we're going to open up for like an interview talking about what they got going on. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
I go by the name yaro from the south side of Chicago.
Okay.
I've been doing music like for the last 3 years seriously, but I actually started like as a youngin, like 11 years old. So I just started taking it serious like the last few years, just like that.
Alright.
Yo, it's your boy, the vino red artist, you feel me? I'm from Chicago, south side, being below 100. I started rapping when I was around same age, 11, but you feel me? I started learning how to do all other stuff too, so singing, all that. I just started back taking rapping serious like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I've been going crazy because I don't do this for myself. I do this for everybody else that's with me too.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about the music that you do. You know what I mean? Do y'all got like projects out right now that people can go check y'all music out?
Yeah. I just dropped a tape called it's like self-made. I had dropped that like in February.
Okay.
Yeah, like late February. So so far it did like 4,500 streams. Like for like my first mixtape.
Where you at? Where can I get it at?
Shit, like on all platforms. Like you just type in like yaro everywhere. Like, on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, and all that. So like it's basically everywhere.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Is it a certain single that we need to be checking out for?
Yeah, it's actually like it's one single out that's on the that thing called Nina.
Nina?
Yeah, Nina.
Okay.
So like basically like that song about I'm actually just like comparing like a Nina like the gun. Yeah. Like to like a real female.
Okay.
Like the whole song. So it just, but it did like 18K views on YouTube.
18K?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So you on that song too, or you got another project on your own?
I ain't on that song, you know what I'm saying? But that song raw as hell. Like I was with him before, like the recording and all that. So like I heard when he was writing it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I got my own. I ain't got no tape or no projects or nothing out like that. You feel me? I thought about putting them out, but right now I just been really focused on like dropping singles and like performing. You feel me? So I've been doing like a lot of shows and shit like that. You feel me? But other than that, like I got one song, switching sides, and then I got Heartless. You feel me? Like they ain't really. I ain't gonna lie, my views ain't all the way up to par. But ask about me when it comes to performing though. Like I'm really that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just with anything that you passionate about in the beginning, there's gonna be a lot of people following your movement. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be consistent.
Right.
Keep laying them bricks.
Mm-hmm. You gotta stay humble too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like everything ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? You ain't. A lot of people ain't finna just hit that one song and then you pop on next day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna take time overnight, and 9 times out of 10, your song gonna be sitting for a minute unless you already established how your song gonna sit for a minute. You feel me? And it's gonna take off then. You feel me? But
so you figured out how to monetize your music though, right?
Yeah, I definitely. We definitely.
So I figured that shit out like early.
Yeah.
Like I knew like when I hit I started getting serious. Like I knew like my first video like people like damn he started rapping like people see me like it's like the quiet one.
Yeah.
So I actually came out like with this talent. Like I used to hoop,
Okay.
You feel me? So I had to switch it up. Like like people like they started saying like, oh, you rapping that?
Yeah.
Nah, I've been rapping.
Yeah.
Like I just never came out with it.
Yeah.
But like I had dropped that first video, like it didn't do the numbers I had wanted, but I knew like if I ain't had that popularity, I was gonna kill them like with just being consistent.
Yeah.
So like ever since then I've been.
People try to keep you in one lane, like they try to put you in a box. Right. They say, well, if you doing this, you can't do this.
Right.
You can't like dibble and dabble, or you not multifaceted
Right.
to be able to do multiple things. You know what I'm saying? They said that to Kanye.
For sure, like
This nigga a billionaire. You feel me? If he'd have listened, he wouldn't be where he is today. So,
Right.
you know, a lot of the times, you know, people gonna say what they say.
Right.
But you gotta believe in you. You gotta take your
you gotta
gift.
let that shit roll off the shoulder, like
Yeah.
for real. Cause can't nobody tell you about your life. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's your
for
life.
sure.
You feel
For
me?
sure.
Can't nobody tell you how your life gonna go and what you can do with your life. You feel me? If you wanna do 6 things at one time, you can do it just off the strength. Like you feel me? That's your life. You'll figure out how to do it. You know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying? If you really want that shit to happen, you gonna figure out how to get 6
Make
things
this shit
going at
happen.
one
No,
time.
for sure.
You feel me? Everybody else gonna be like, that's too much. You can't handle it. No, like don't even do that. And can't nobody
People
tell
try to-
you what's too much either.
People
You
try
feel
to
me?
put their limitations on
Right.
you.
That's the thing.
They limitations
They
on you.
limitations. You feel me?
Especially
That's why
Chicago.
motherfuckers say
Man,
sky
everywhere.
You
You
feel me?
feel me? Everywhere
You
in the
feel me?
world,
Mhm.
they be trying to put their limitations. So the biggest thing is to keep like believing, like
Right.
you said, keep
Right,
putting the
you
music
feel me?
out, be consistent, shoot your videos, create your merch. You know what I'm saying? Like have a shirt that got your single on it. You know,
Right.
whatever way you can, you know, figure out how to monetize and make money off of what it is that you're doing. That's the best way to go about it. Cause you know, he told you, I just dropped my own project. You know, I done sold like almost 700 copies independent, but I sold it for $10 a piece.
Right.
And I didn't put my shit on no streaming platform at all. I just put it directly on the site where I sell my clothes because I don't want 7 cents. I don't want 10 cents. I want $10. So I'd rather get $10 from 700 people than to get, you know,
7 cents.
7 cents because they
25
streamed
cents,
it
yeah,
on
right.
iTunes. So, but I figured that out because I seen so many people. They got their music where people can easily go to it and get it and download it, but you're not getting paid what you put into it.
Right.
For the studio session, $50 an hour, $60 to mix and master.
Shit add up.
Sometimes you feel me, it's more than that. If a nigga made the beat custom, so you really getting knocked over your head. So I tell the artist, man, get your money, bro. Like everybody you know, if they don't want to spend $10 with you, they ain't your people, bro. They not fucking with you, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna believe your dream like you do.
Nah, for sure.
You
So
gotta invest in yourself.
you gotta invest in yourself. You gotta hustle.
Yeah.
You gotta make a way. And you gotta be consistent, man. And I wanna holler at y'all. Like, how old are y'all?
I'm 23.
Yeah, I'm 23.
Okay, so I'm 38. You know what I mean? We from different eras. You know what I mean? And I know I hear stories about Chicago. You know what I mean? The violence and I hear people saying that, you know, it's a lot going on out there. I'm not out there like that. You feel me? Y'all from there. So if you can explain to us what's going on out there, or do the news be exaggerating? You know what I'm saying? About a lot of stuff. Because I know it's violent.
You want
Yeah, so break it down. You know what I'm saying?
how you gonna do that?
Shit, you go for it. Like, it's true, but like sometimes like they do over exaggerate sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Chicago, like it can be like a good city
Mhm.
too. But it all depends like on the person. Like you can make it bad or you make it good.
Mhm.
But sometimes like it be hard to make it good because like you grew up in that environment.
Mhm.
So like some people get like peer pressure. You feel me? Like so like some people just fall into that stuff, or some people get forced into it. You feel me? Or you can be that person like fuck that. You feel me? I'm finna make a change, and they ain't gonna act like that's where I'm on. Type. So like I'm a person like I want to be like the first one like to get my family out the way. You feel me?
For sure.
Like some people like they get caught in that mindset like they just get settled like just being like mediocre. You feel me? Like I grew up, get a job, and just like get money and just die. Nah, like
Get money just die.
that's what I'm saying. Like everybody thinks it's getting money. Like ain't always like
So once you get the money, it's like, because these are things that me and my partners talk about.
Right.
I tell them, I say, you get the money, but do you have a plan when you get the money?
Right.
Like, what is you gonna do to put your money into that to make more money?
Because everybody quick to splurge. I ain't even gonna lie. Everybody
Jeans, shoes.
Because it's a thing, like, it's an image. You know what I'm saying? It's an image. Like, most, and that's what, I ain't gonna lie, most, black, you know what I'm saying, people in general, you feel me? Like, they fuck up at, you feel me? Even me, myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta really, like, dress to feel like you part of that category to you worth something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta buy designer shit, all that designer shit to make it feel like you worth something, or just to let the next person know you worth something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, don't get me wrong, it's how you put that shit together. You feel me? Like, stack your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stack your money. Matter of fact, stack your money, make your own clothing line. That way you ain't gotta pay for shit. You rock your shit.
I wear my shit every day.
Look, you feel me? You rock your shit every day. You feel me? Like, but it's just it's a matter of like, you know, motherfuckers just, that's what motherfuckers used to seeing and used to motherfuckers doing. You feel me? Because the next motherfucker want to do it.
So explain to me, right, the feeling that you felt growing up, and you see like cats with the designer, and you see them with the fly shoes, and because I remember growing up not having it, and I remember the feeling it gave me. I felt inadequate.
Right.
I felt insecure, like I wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? So you tell me, like, you know, what were some feelings that y'all had? You know what I mean?
Well, shit, like me personally, you feel me? Like growing up, it was a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, my peoples, my daddy worked 2 jobs. You feel me? My mama, you know, stayed at the crib, but she still had her job too. And you would think like, a motherfucker got it. You feel me? No, motherfucker, like, them bills really add up. So, like, don't get me wrong, we was decent on the clothes, but here's the thing. When high school came, that shit, you feel me, as a youngin', matter of fact, grammar school, like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, you feel me? Like, I ended up, like, getting bullied, you feel me? Why? I wasn't all that, like, I wasn't fresh all the time, you get what I'm saying? None of that. Like, I had crooked teeth, wore glasses. All that, bro. Like, none of that. High school come. I'm thinking like high school, yeah, you know, some motherfuckers really think they finna get their little bread to where they can dress how they really want to dress, pop out every day, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no uniform in school no more. We finna show out. Yeah. You feel me? No, my mama ended up getting diagnosed with breast cancer. Them insurance bills pay up, you feel me? Like, then pops end up diabetes, start taking his eye, you feel me? Next year. Feel me? This all sophomore year. So me personally in high school, he'd tell you, feel me? I wasn't all that, bro. Like I wasn't designered out, none of that. I keep it a band with you. I came from Route 21, Forever 21, H&M.
You was just doing what you could, you know what I mean? But you still was trying.
I keep it a buck with you. I keep it a band. Ain't no shame. You feel me? Yeah. Right now though, you feel me? That's a whole different story. Why? Because I can do that now. You feel me? Like, I wasn't able to do that shit in high school, you feel me, do the service thing. Then on top of that, you feel me, like, this shit going around that's in high school, that's on the outside. Motherfuckers be so quick to think they all finna jump off the porch and go outside and go get it y'all self. But y'all don't understand, like, motherfucker, like, your ass will get knelt before even being able to get the bag you trying to chase.
Yeah.
If you ain't going, if you trying to just jump out there, you feel me? And me personally, I had to jump out there. You know what I'm saying? Just out the stuff, like, I'm the youngest. So everybody know the youngest the last one to leave the crib. He the one that gotta watch the parents growing up.
Yeah.
All this shit hitting me when I'm for high school. So like, I ain't had no choice but to try to get it. Cause my peoples can't get it. I learned how to cook with that 2 weeks. Bro, I'm talking anything you talking about, like clean, dry, cost, everything. Like,
you was doing it all.
Just to get it. You feel me? Just to get it. You feel me? Him on the other hand, you feel me? He might, you know, his is a little different, but I'll let him tell you about his.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Nah, shit. Like, I had like ups and downs like coming up. Like it was times like we had it. It was times like we didn't have it. You feel me? Like I say like it was more rough. Like my mom and dad, like we didn't come like in like one household. You know, like they split up. So you feel me? So like my early years, I used to stay with my OG. So like it was like damn, it was kind of rough. Like we stayed house to house. Like you feel me? Like and then like we didn't have like no clothes like that type shit. So like, but me like I always had out that style. Like I just put anything together type shit. And I think like I get that like from my dad. It's like my dad coming up, like he always try to like keep us fresh. So I got that taste like I had some fresh clothes, and then like it was times like I ain't had shit. So like I probably said like as I started getting older, I was like my freshman year, like I went to high school, like they designed it down, so it was hard as hell. Like I ain't had nothing. You feel me? Like I had something like I had it like with my dad clothes. Like to keep up like with them other kids. Like I knew my clothes like it wasn't like no name brand.
Yeah.
type shit. So
I remember that shit. I used to wear Walmart shit. I used to have the Knights of the Round Table, the fake polo shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Walmart had the best graphic T-shirts, bro. Nobody tell me.
I still got some from the
Walmart. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, Walmart had the best graphic T-shirts, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I used to. I don't care nobody say now. I used to slide in high school.
Great link. I used
Shout
to
out
great
Lincoln Park. You feel me? I was in there with the Walmart graphic T-shirts. Y'all don't even know it.
Yeah. Them T-shirts, you never go wrong with the plain white tee, Fruit of Loom, Aim. Yeah, look.
Like early today, I said like my whole trip be. We can say like if I don't have my white tee.
You don't feel right if you ain't got your plain white tee or your plain black tee. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel right.
But you know what's so crazy, man? We were raised as a culture to be fly, right?
Exactly.
To dress well, but we wasn't taught to be like men of integrity. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Men of our word. You feel me? Like to hold it down. Like if I say I'm gonna do something for you, or I say I'm gonna be here a certain time, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be there. Right. But it was more important to be fly than it was to be a man of your word. And it's like I feel like the principles change. You know what I mean? Because we so focused on getting, you know, saucy and goddamn popping tags that we forgot like. You could be fly and still like your whole mindset going to shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, I wanna holler at y'all. I wanna holler at y'all because y'all are from a different generation. You know what I'm saying? And I wanna get an understanding of like when y'all was coming up, what was most important and what was talked about that you feel like could have been talked about more. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, like me coming up, like me coming up, I say like most of the time, like with my dad, like growing up. So like my dad, like he always kept us up, like updated, like how the world is, like every day. I mean, every day. To you. Like he had us we had to talk like at least like 2 hours like every day, like to see like what everybody had. Like us growing up, like we used to be like, oh, he wanna talk again. It's the same thing. But like now, like I see all that, like that happening now, like all this shit, like everything you saying is true. And then like me, like I got a son now too, type shit.
Okay.
So like I know like I'm gonna be like that same person. It's like this how like I am now, like to other people. Yeah. Like I started giving them like advice on life.
Preaching.
Right. Then I'll tell them like my day used to be the same way, and I used to always talk about him. But now I'm like. I'm that same person that like I'm giving everybody like advice or based off like what our experience or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like I might not be right, but like I don't know, like
I'm working on me.
You feel me? Like,
at the same time, you be working on you and still giving somebody, you know what I'm saying, encouraging words and be like, hey, bro, watch out, you know,
because it's just a caution, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is. Like we ain't hear the whole information, bro. Everybody 9 times out of 10 gonna go through the same exact thing in life. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a cycle.
They're gonna bump their head a few times.
It's a cycle. You get what I'm saying? So like they don't call it a life cycle for a reason. You feel me? So like come on now. Like everybody gonna if he been through it, you feel me? It's his and he really rocked you. It's his job. You know what I'm saying? Not his job, but like he's supposed to.
It's his responsibility as somebody that care about you as a friend or somebody that care about you as a brother to say, hey, bro, you slacking, you slipping, you doing, you know, the most. Yeah, so nah, for real, you people that you don't even, you know, you like, bro, you out here lacking, you doing bad, like you around this mother doing the most.
Right.
You know.
Me though, like I ain't gonna lie, my pops, you feel me? He, like I said, he worked 2 jobs. Like, and ain't nothing wrong. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Like, it's a reason behind. Like, you feel me? He wasn't always there.
So he had tunnel vision because he was taking care of the family. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Cause like he had responsibilities
for sure.
Plate, you feel me? But he always had that position. Like, he was always there to know, like keep everybody, keep you in focus. You feel me? Make sure when you out of line, he put you right back in line. You get what I'm saying? So like my pops was kind of different. My mama was really always the one, and my sisters, you know what I'm saying, really the ones that like told me like how like basically like
be safe.
safe in a way. Not too much though, you know, not too much because I'm a baby. You get what I'm saying? A lot of things, that's what. And I'm gonna say this for everybody. Stop doing that with the the babies of the family. Like, don't try to baby them all the time. You gotta let them know what. You gotta let them know what's going on. You feel me? Let them go out. You get what I'm saying? Like me personally, like I didn't know nothing.
They trying to keep you away.
They was trying to keep me away. You get what I'm saying? Like, but that don't. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna do nothing but make them
make you want to do it.
Interested. You feel me? So like, you get what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like they kept it 100 with me though. You feel me? Like they told me a little bit how to be safe, how to move, because they can't tell me all the way how to move because I'm somebody that's my own person. You feel me?
Sure.
Right? So, but at the same time, they was there like in place, so like my pops couldn't be. You feel me?
Okay, so what would you say like the number one lesson that you learned when you jumped off the porch and became a man?
I don't know, like I always been that person. Like I knew, like I was always observing. So like I kind of knew, like I was kind of ready to jump out. Like I was always been that person. Like I paid attention to everything, like as a shooter. So like I knew, like I jump out the porch and like another thing too. The one thing I do learn, like you gotta adjust, like adjust the situations. Like life will hit you with boom, 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 boom. But it's up to you like to adjust or just give up and just like damn. Like me, like I adjust like to like any situation. So I say like adjusting, like in life.
What about you?
Me, I ain't even gonna lie. Like I think for me it was more so like go with your first thought on bro. Like I'm keeping 100. Like no matter what you doing when you jump off that porch, you get what I'm saying. Like if something happen, heat the moment, something like that. Go with your first thought, like real talk, like on bro.
That's gonna keep you alive.
I swear to God, because a lot of situations I done been through. You feel me? Like to where like I ain't go with my first thought and some shit that happened. You feel me? So like now it's to the point where like I go on my first thought every single time. So like that's just me being on a real standpoint. You gonna jump off the porch? You feel me? Can't nobody stop nobody from doing nothing because you your own person. I'm gonna say that again. But if you decide you want to jump off that porch, be cautious and go with your first thought, bro. Trust your first thought, like.
But you know your first thought is God.
Bro.
Nigga, that's your conscience. Like if you ignore your conscience, you gonna die soon. Period, bro. Every partner I know that ignored their conscience died. And that's why I always was like, if my body or my inner start feeling some type of way, bro, that's God, bro. That's telling you, bro, you better don't go over there, don't fuck with them. Like that energy, yeah, because that's energy. Like you putting energy and effort to something that your body is naturally like trying to push you away from, and you can't ignore that. That's your spider senses, my nigga, like Spider-Man.
Spider senses tingling, you feel me?
Real shit. Let me charge this real quick. Hold on 1 second.
I call it GBRO, real pain.
Real pain.
Real pain. This Mr. Real, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, tell me who you is, bro. Mr. Who?
Like before I start, like my music, like it's really like based off like real shit, like this happened, like on everyday life, like in Chicago. So like it's like hella pain, like so like inside my music, basically.
Bro, let them have it. You feel me?
For sure.
That's that real pain shit. You feel me?
You talking my phone? If they can see this, man. Like backwards.
The video look good too.
Y'all can see it, man.
The boy investing in his craft. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Video out right now. You feel me?
Yeah, playing the mic.
say something to help or not. Yeah, man. You damn good again, man. Simple, be a shirt, man. Oh, God. The stories, and look what they know me.
It's
on all platforms too.
See, it's on all
Platform.
Go ahead and get a little something real quick. Think I'm head over there.
Do a full this song.
Y'all, I'm gonna do a switching sides with you. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. See, switching sides is my most recent song, you feel me? And like, I ain't gonna flex. Like, this was me coming straight off. I told my Achilles. You get what I'm saying? So like, I ain't gonna lie, I was in my feelings.
You used to hoop too?
Yeah, I used to hoop too. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a little short. You feel me? But like,
you got handles and shit.
Nah, not even my handles wasn't even all that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, my handles wasn't even all that. He more so like can handle the ball, shoot that. You feel me? Like him. You feel me? I'm more so was like a defensive rebound.
Okay.
I can shoot it. You feel me? But I was dunking though. You feel me? So like, I told my Achilles, and believe it or not, like I really was dunking, bro. Like I can show you a video. Like I was dunking. You feel me?
Nah, for sure.
Like for sure. But so my Achilles, there was a lot of fool shit going on. So I put it in the song. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Let me see if my shit on here.
And then you put it up to the mic so they can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Next time we're gonna put it on my other piece.
Bro.
That's crumble.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's a little something you feel me? Not too much, you feel me?
Okay. Yeah, so shit, y'all passionate about this music, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You got video too?
Yeah, that was video of that too.
Okay, bet. So y'all got a good cameraman and all that out there?
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then we got our, you know what I'm saying, we got a cameraman with us right now, you know, shout out one time.
Okay, he from Chicago too?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, is he the one that shot that one video?
Nah.
See, that's,
Okay.
yeah, that's
And see.
That's a nice ass camera though.
No, he coming soon.
Yeah, that's that camera.
Yeah, like watch.
Yeah.
I'll get him to him one time.
You said get him to him one time, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Yes, sir. The cameraman in the building, on the trip.
Cameraman in the building.
Yes,
One
sir.
time for your mind.
Yes, sir.
One tap in the building. You
On
feel
tap,
me?
on tap.
Yeah,
That's all
one
it
tap.
take.
Man, you know, what I ain't gonna lie, man. I respect what y'all doing, man, and y'all building a team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all working together. You know, and basically, you know, your story is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Of a lot of young men. You feel me? That overcome urban environments. You know, not having it, coming up, you know, trying to figure out a way, you know what I mean, to be productive and not lose ourselves, you know, because it's easy to pick up a pack when you ain't got no clothes. You feel me? It's easy to, you know, get in the streets, get in the mix, you know, so, but, you know, I just say keep doing what y'all doing, you know what I mean? Keep grinding, keep, you know, listen to your first mind, like you said, because, I mean, a lot of cats ain't never, like, a lot of young cats I talk to, they don't say that. They just in this motherfucker law, reckless than a motherfucker.
See, I'm keep on honey. Listen to your first mind, bro. Like I can't. You feel me? Like, man, shout out to my cousin AJ. Like, on bro, like Boss Twan, man. Shout out to him, cause like real talk, little people don't know. Like, my first mind, like in the situation I was in, like he was one of the people like told me no. You know what I'm saying? Like in my first mind, I was like no, but end up going with it. I don't care who you with. It can be. I don't care what's involved. You go with your first mind. It can be money, anything. Like go with your first mind, bro. It'll help you. I swear to God. Wouldn't steer you wrong. I'm not here to steer you wrong. I'm here to give information that's been given to me. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all sharp. Y'all sharp. A lot of niggas ain't sharp. You know, so just knowing that's one of the biggest things in life that you got to figure out. You got to be able to listen to you. If you can't listen to you and you be like ignoring that voice, because I done got partners that's dead right now. You know what I mean? Because they knew niggas around them wasn't good for them, and they continue to still fuck with them. And you know, sometimes that could be your demise, your own demise, because you try to silence something that's natural. Like your body will tell you, my nigga, when it ain't good for you, bro. You know, Napoleon Hill outwitting the devil, bro. You gotta listen to yourself. If you disconnect from listening to yourself, you're not gonna live long, bro. It's just I don't give a fuck who you
Then
is.
on top of that, you can't listen to yourself. Well, how you gonna listen to somebody else?
You can't.
No way.
You out there being reckless, bro. But so what do y'all got going on with the movement in general? So y'all gonna be doing any tours? Y'all need. I see y'all in Atlanta. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm working on some things with my team. We're going to be trying to put some college tours together. We're doing dollar concerts. Where we're going to perform and we're going to basically charge $1 and we're going to be selling our merch. Right. And, you know, selling the merch and putting the music in the atmosphere. I send them to my site to get that shit for $10. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, however we can connect. And I'm also working on some festivals in Oklahoma because they just legalized marijuana. That's where I'm from. You know what I mean? Oklahoma City, Lawton, Oklahoma, where I'm from. And they just legalized marijuana, so they're going to be having festivals like they do in Colorado.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they be having big festivals, you know, giving out marijuana and samples. And, you know, there's going to be a bunch of food, a bunch of college students.
You can't have marijuana without the food.
Yeah, you got to have the food. We're going to have the potatoes out there, you know what I'm saying?
You got to have the food. You can't have marijuana.
So it's important for me to connect with young men, young brothers that's on their mission, you feel me? Trying to put, you know, their gifts in the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? So I congratulate y'all because a lot of cats are scared to be who they are.
Yeah. Can't be scared, especially in this field, like music. Like as I told you, like I was quiet as hell.
Yeah.
So like people see me like finally it's like open, and then he open like wow, like there's so much to say. It's like basically like another way like I express my feelings. Like that's like another way like
shit poetry, bro.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
I've always been good with that shit.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, damn, this shit good. Like I was like, damn, raw as hell. But to me, like I had built that confidence up, then I just came up.
Exactly, the greats, they do poetry.
No, for sure.
The greatest know how to write poetry.
Man, what? That's what I do.
For real, like
I'm a beast. I'm a beast with this music and shit.
Bro, and ain't gonna lie, that's what a lot of people like in the industry like, and I'm tell you right now, like that's how you gotta be.
Yeah, you gotta believe.
You gotta believe in you. Like I don't get no like, not saying be over arrogant, over cocky, but like man, you gotta be confident that what you know what you gonna do and how you gonna do it, and that it's gonna how it's gonna turn out. You feel me?
Not for sure.
Like you gotta be a dog with this. Like right now, you feel me? Like you said, I'm on tour right now. You know what I'm saying with L Hitter. You feel me? I'll be in West Bend, Wisconsin on the 16th this Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. So like.
you put it in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
like I've been on tour. You feel me? I've been on tour with L Hitter, but like it was, you know how shit be with the pandemic and all that. Like dates ain't how they supposed to be, but they ain't set and lock in how they is. But like we locked in for Friday.
Okay.
Then I got another show on the 24th with them. That'll be the last 2 shows. Then we be turning up all day. I just left them. I did a tour with Lil Zay. You get what I'm saying? So like we really working out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so everybody show out, pop out, you know, West Being West Compton. You gonna catch me, the Vino Red Arts. You gonna catch Yaro, GB Yaro, whatever. But we all gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be love. We gonna turn up too.
No, for sure.
Like, for real. Like, check our page. Like,
yeah, tell them.
Check our page, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really, like, when it comes to this performance, check our page. Like,
no, you can pin it. You can pin it on there. This is what I'm gonna get y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me see.
Pin y'all
feel
page.
like my boy Yaro really like that when it comes to this pain music. Like, for real, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You feel me? Like, everybody be like, when it comes to pain, like, most people in Chicago, you gonna think dirt. You get what I'm saying? Like, little do y'all know, like, this man right here, Yaro, you feel me? Like, he
Type
really
in
that,
y'all IG
yeah.
and then pin it. You know what I'm saying? Follow these young kings IG page.
You
They
feel me?
gonna pin it on there.
Yes, sir.
And then just post it like this. And then that's how you pin it right there. I just learned that, bro. I ain't never do that.
You finna have to teach me, man.
Yeah.
Type it in, man.
Yeah, type it.
In the comments.
Yeah, you just type in the comment.
Bro, alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I typed it in.
Yeah, post it and then hold it.
Post it, hold it.
Yeah, hold it. Let me see. Let me show you.
Post it, it's posted.
Okay, so you posted it.
Yeah.
And then you click on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
Bro.
Some people on there talking.
Yeah.
Congrats, keep going, little bros. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir.
Be
Gratitude.
confident.
Gratitude, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You gotta be confident, you know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like,
One tap tie on the vids. Yes, sir. I see you on there.
yes,
That's what's up. Everybody gotta eat. You feel me?
For sure.
My partner Steve said that that's the guy that do the engineering and the mixing mastering, and he an artist too. We got a new project coming out. So
Bro, everybody gotta eat. But yeah, though, like, I ain't gonna lie though, this summer, be looking out this summer though, you know what I'm saying? Me and y'all finna have some shit coming out this summer, you feel me? Like, be looking out for it though, cause we been working. Really been working, you feel me?
man, you know what? Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Let it be a lifetime commitment to this. Close it down. Yeah, we back. Yeah, but let it be a lifetime commitment, bruh, to this music, bruh. Ain't nothing gonna ever happen overnight.
Yeah,
You know, just know that. I know y'all know that already, but keep doing what y'all doing, man. And, you know, whatever you want to manifest, bro, it don't happen unless you're walking in the direction of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I tell a lot of cats, man, nothing happens to those that just dream but don't wake up and put effort and energy into bringing it to life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And seeing it pass and
Right.
happen. So
It's there, you know what I'm saying? It's there, it's literally there. If you can go to sleep and dream about it, if you can sometimes daydream and drift off and think about it, that means it's there for you, you know what I'm saying? Just do all the take the necessary steps to get there. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's there. And that's what I'm talking about. Everybody, it's there.
mm-hmm.
We was born literally, when they say you can become whatever you want in this world, they not telling you no lie, you feel me? They just not telling you like how to get there, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's there. You can be
They ain't gonna give you the recipe.
Nah, they gonna give you anybody.
You gotta come up with your own
So
recipe.
You gotta come with your own recipe, you feel me? And then like if you could get the recipe, you know how everybody be, hold on, how much you gonna cost for the recipe? You feel me? Like that's how it be.
$10. I need $10 though.
I
need my $10.
$10.
Nah, I need my $10. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
Cause see, the thing is, every song is a different dish. One day you might want some salmon. Next day you might want some lamb.
You feel
me? Some
bro, you feeling top notch, you get a little lobster.
Shrimp.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Some crawfish.
You feel me?
Yeah, so all that is what it is, man. Every song you give them something different, a different feeling.
For sure.
A different emotion. You know what I mean?
Don't be scared to tap in.
A different topic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Versatile.
So you gotta be versatile, man, and you gotta figure out how your music gonna be different from the next cats because lately I ain't gonna lie, I've been hearing the same shit.
Yeah, like
it's just like you meet the same person in another person's body, and that's where it's important to be able to separate yourself in this game because there's so many cats that's rapping the same songs, and I want somebody to play your whole shit all the way through.
Right.
I don't want them to skip a song because they was like, man, this shit, here today, gone tomorrow.
Right.
No, you wanna paint a picture so vivid that a nigga wanna go listen to that motherfucker every day and admire the beauty in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this shit.
right. You feel me?
Yeah.
That shit crazy though. That's because I feel like everybody want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to paint this one picture, especially when it comes to men, niggas. You know, men. You know what I'm saying? Only not even just
No,
niggas,
men.
in general. You feel me? Like everybody want to paint this one picture.
What picture is that?
You feel me? And that's like you gotta be hard. It's always tough, man. Don't be scared. Like if you in today's generation, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like you gonna do it, like don't be scared that you gonna do this. You feel me? Don't be scared to tap into your emotions, bro. You feel me? Like I ain't saying like you gotta tap into your emotions everywhere with everybody. You feel me? But when you get behind that mic, bro, if you write it down, you supposed to be writing it down because you feel me? You feel like this is you want to write, you gotta take it serious. Put some emotion behind everything you write down. Mm-hmm. And if you gonna put some emotion behind the writing, put it behind the voice too. You get what I'm saying? Like. And that's all I'm saying. Like, don't just write it with emotion. Say it with emotion too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, whether that's singing. I know a lot of hood niggas that know how to sing. Like, you feel me?
Nigga. Hey, you crying shit.
Bro, but some of it is like, you feel me? Like
they feel like they too hard.
Too hard.
They don't want to come out like that.
No, you feel me? Like
don't want to come out like the Temptation.
Right. Yes. Tap into them emotions.
David
you know
Ruffin, nigga.
Like tap into them emotions. You feel me? Like ain't nothing wrong with it. You feel me? Like because that same hood nigga that can tap into his emotions gonna get the same reaction from all hood niggas around. They gonna feel your music, bro.
They gonna feel it.
I can't feel your music if you ain't put no feeling into it.
No, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
So, what y'all think about police brutality? You know what I'm saying? And the shit that's going on.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit crazy.
But no, yeah. Alright,
what you gotta say?
Alright, so I know, you feel me? I already know what you feel me? You gonna say, you know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get mine out first, you feel me? Like, now police brutality, I really, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that at all, you feel me? Like, I realize I feel some type of way with that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, like, I know my laws, you get what I'm saying? So, like, I hate, us as black men in general, you feel me? Like, we terrified for 12 to get behind us. You get what I'm saying? And then for you now to inflict more terror into the way, like, we scared for you to get on the side of the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, we scared for you to get close in general, nah. You feel me? Like, and then for shit not to happen about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, now, what you think we finna do? Skirt! We gone. Like, ain't no, we not gonna
run from
you. We running from you. Whether that's on feet, wheels, whatever, we running from you. Why? Because we terrified of the fact that you even getting close. And it's so terrifying to the point where it ain't about you getting close. You feel me? It's more of you around in general. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And like ain't no justice for it on top of that. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all out, like you, like man, like for real, like that George, like Floyd, RP George. You know what I'm saying? Like tapping into that shit. Like I keep it real, and I don't give no fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Like. Y'all bogus as hell, bro. Like, come on, now. And then for you to try to make all these other false stories to come behind it, you get what I'm saying? You fucked up. As a man, folks, accept that shit, bro. You fucked up. You fucked up. And it ain't your fault. And it ain't all entirely your fault. It's the people that taught you and taught the people that taught them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucked up, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like, when we fuck up as black men, you feel me? Like, we gonna get that shit. We gonna feel that shit from society. Like y'all gonna put the hammer. It's old.
But you ain't gonna do shit to them.
You ain't gonna do shit to them. You gonna try to defend them in the way, man, fuck all that. You feel me? Like some shit that just happened. Now you got an army man, the black army. Now you got the African American army man, and he in his uniform, and he ain't no regular. He a lieutenant. You feel me? Now what y'all gonna do? Because now it ain't no civilian versus the police. Now you talking about it's an army person.
And they was talking about boy taking the knee. He disrespecting the military. Well, they just disrespect the hell out of the military, man.
Bro, you think taking a knee? You taking a knee is disrespecting the military? Y'all just real life treated this
pepper
sprayed him in his
uniform. Really sound like y'all trying to shoot him. Because he said, put your hands out, then take it, get out the car. Like, what you want me to put my hands out the window, or you want me to get out the car? Or then you want me to unhook my seatbelt? Like, y'all confusing me, bro. I'm scared.
Like,
he said he was scared.
Now what y'all gonna do though? Now this is an army man. Army. What is y'all gonna do?
Make an excuse.
Make an excuse?
They gonna keep doing. Bro, see, let me say this, right? Nothing will ever change unless you meet violence with violence.
That's it.
And the only thing that the justice system respect is money and violence. Like it's what our country been you know what I'm saying, built on. Niggas stole hella land, created the deed system, created the tax system, created everything, and they even created the beef between us.
Exactly.
As black men, cause we got so many like issues with one another, bro. How many ops do we got, my nigga? Cause I hear a nigga say, niggas like, damn, my nigga, why we ops, my nigga, when we are dealing with the same enemy.
Exactly, like, and then ops, like, y'all just labeling anybody as ops. Like, what that man do to you? What they do to you? Like, literally, like, what did they do to you? Like, what did they do to one of your homies? Like, keep it a band. Like, what they are op? How, bro? How did they slide on you? Did you almost get hit, bro? Like, you feel me? Like. How is that an op to you, bro?
No, but it's true. But
I get the fact you riding for your homie, but like
our music and everything that we represent is based off of trauma, right? The music that we make, the movies we make, shit that we make is based off of trauma because a lot of us have traumatizing lives and been through a lot. You know what I mean? So they have created and promoted the music that has the most trauma in it.
Right, but see, it's different when like you really got ops. You feel me?
No,
like,
for sure.
When you just saying he a op. Alright, now you use a goofy, use a bandwagon, bro. Because like,
oh, you a dick rider because you like a nigga shit.
Right, you.
It's like rider. Now you can't even show love. To cats that and it. So what they have done is, bro, they have invested money into the private prisons, right? And Jewish attorneys have the ownership in these private prisons, and they also own the labels. So you got to understand, it's like if you own a label and you are paying the artist, which artists are you going to put the music out and put the money behind? You're going to put the money behind the artist that's going to fill up the prisons because you are invested in both businesses. You got to understand. So it's certain music that they're pushing. They're not pushing the positive shit, bro. They're not pushing the message.
No.
You feel me? So you got to understand when you have a message and you are rapping about something of substance and you trying to get your point across, that's not the record they're going to be pushing. So you going to have to push it yourself. And see, we going to have to be better with one another because now we know what we in. We are in on a hamster wheel, right?
Right. So now you gotta learn how to like adjust it,
adapt,
bend it to your will. You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like me specifically, like you can label me as drill rap, you can, but like you won't hear me in my song saying if I'm smoking on your dead homie or I'm doing it like you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying names and all that, you know, you ain't gonna catch me doing that, you get what I'm saying? You might catch me in there telling you like, like talking about the general, but I ain't gonna never get too specific.
Yeah.
Why off the strength? Well, that's what they want you to do, because behind that come repercussions, becomes publicity. They'll tell you, what about publicity?
Any publicity is good
publicity. You feel me? And they not lying. I'm telling you, negative, good, bad, good. It ain't any publicity is good publicity. It's all a cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's a chain reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's why they focus on, you feel me? Because look, as soon as you get locked up, you feel me? Now your name gonna buzz when you get locked up. When you come out, your name gonna buzz even harder when you come out.
So tell me about the gun laws in Chicago. Cause how are they? Like, can you even have a pistol?
And okay, but it's ways to have it though. You can there's ways to legally have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Foys, and then you got concealed and carries. Now, Foys is strictly for the crib. You get what I'm saying? Like, if a motherfucker running your crib, your property on some tweaking dumb shit, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can legally, you feel me, handle that. However, you feel me, like, you got the concealed. The concealed is, y'all know what concealed and carry is, you feel me? Like, y'all can have that on you as long as nobody know and nobody can see it, and as long as you have the card, you feel me? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can get them, but it's, you know, there's ways to get them.
It's dirty though.
They still
They still gonna give you a problem, huh?
Right.
You know, still, if you have one, you feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how they is, though.
Cause see, you know,
they get out the car.
I'm from the South. You feel me? Like, even, you know, Oklahoma is the Midwest, but it's still on the southern map, on the top. Yeah. It's like the top state. So our gun laws is like, you can have a pistol on you in your car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you also do have to have a license to conceal. Right. You know what I mean? And if you do got it in your car, you got to have like the clip out type. But it's like,
nigga, more to it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, see,
but you gonna stop the car and get the clip out the glove box and then put it in.
That's why,
it's too late,
that's
bro.
What I'm saying, it's like, it's similar to that.
But they created some weird shit with that. You know what I'm saying?
When you get pulled over, like, that's the first thing they ask. Like, you feel like,
you got any illegal weapons or you got illegal firearms, weapons or drugs?
Exactly. They immediately gonna same thing. And if you say no, they gonna immediately, not license and registration, they gonna immediately, you got a FOID card, you got a FOIA card or a concealed carry card. That's the second question, not license and registration. The second thing is, you got a FOID card. Because now if you tell them like, no, you ain't got none of that rule, no illegal drug rule. Alright, you said you ain't got no illegal. Do you got a legal one in your car? Cause now you feel me, now they get a chance to search you. A lot of people don't even know, like, when it comes to 12, you feel me, like, you don't answer no questions. I'm gonna give you the sauce, I don't care, don't answer no questions. You feel me? You ain't gotta roll the window all the way down. You feel me? Like, it's licensing. Their job is licensing and registration. Anything other than that, what is your probable cause?
Well, on the cool, they still disrespect putting you out there. You see how they did
it? But it's different if the car is yours. A lot of people don't know that. Like, if the car is like your name paid off, it ain't got no ties with the government other than like your insurance and stuff like that. That is your car. It's a whole different ball game, and the police know it's a whole different ball game. Other than like if you paying the note, it's a whole different ball game, bro. Like, I swear to God, like, they can't pull you out the car. They can't do. It's your car. They can't touch your car.
So I ain't gonna lie, man, because I done been in a situation. I done been in a situation where they told me to get out, right?
Right.
And I got out because I didn't have time to be going through all that. Because you gotta understand, they gonna take it there. If you going back and forth with them, and see, I'm one of those. Yeah, they like that shit. That's the shit that they thrive on. You gotta understand, most of these cops been picked on. Growing up, like, they really was not the cool kid,
bully,
and they socially awkward than a motherfucker. So they don't know how to diffuse the situation. They are people that they create the situation end up being worse than it was because they don't know how to diffuse shit.
And I feel that, you feel me? Like,
so I'm gonna diffuse it.
Yeah, see,
I'm be like, all right, bet I'm gonna get out. Okay, can you got that breathalyzer? And I need you to call your sheriff too.
Oh, bro, see, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like that too.
I need you to call your.
If you tweaking on me too, if you tweaking too hard, like with me, like, all right, now I'm gonna have to like really show you, like, I'm not the average, or the average, African male that you portray me as to be. You get what I'm saying? I know my rights. I know how you supposed to do your job. Why? Only reason I know is because a lot of people don't know. Like, my taxes pay you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like, I need, if technically we're paying them. They work for us, and if they gonna work,
they
for
don't
us,
care.
And if they gonna look, and if they gonna work for us, you feel me? We supposed to know who our employees are.
No, for sure.
Right or wrong, you get what I'm saying, and like what their job is. You get what I'm saying? Not necessarily sending out employees and anything like that, but like if you come across to me wrong, you feel me? I'm gonna check you. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't got no fear behind it. You know what I'm saying? When I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm not getting out my car. Don't touch my car. Call your white shirt. It's that simple. Call your white shirt. You mean, because I'm not. No, this is a traffic stop. Anything other than relying to traffic, you don't have proper calls. So call your white shirt. And the thing is, a lot of black people, they ain't got time. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time.
They ain't got no time.
So they rather take the ticket. It's cool. I'll take this ticket. I'm gonna pay this ticket. I don't got time. I don't want to see them do none of that. Right. Me, I'm different. No, I'm not gonna take no ticket like that. I'm not gonna bow down to you. Yeah. I know I'm a king. We kings on this earth. We was here first, and I'm gonna act as such. You know what I'm saying? In the Bible, a lot of people say, God, we are God. We are made in God's image. Therefore, if God is a God, what are we? We are gods. You know, I just see it as in a sense of where like God is the Zeus, the God of all gods. So, however, we are God's Himself. You feel me? Like, so no, I'm not gonna bow to you under any circumstance, especially if I'm not in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? You want to take up time? Okay, I got time. I got a life. I got a life. You know what I'm saying? I got time.
Man, my whole experience with them, I just let them have it. I'd rather goddamn the money nigga put me in the car and put me in handcuffs, because what they want to do is wrestle with you. They want to throw you on the ground and get you all fucked up. Put their hand on your face, smush it against the cement. Yeah. I just be like, bro, I get out. All right, bet. Yeah, let me get that breathalyzer real quick. Yeah, call the sheriff too. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do whatever I feel like to get them the fuck out of my face.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? The quickest. But I feel like oftentimes we be trying to tell them so much shit. And we be like really on their head, like, nigga, you work for me, like, really you, and all that, and then that don't do nothing but make them madder. You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
And I mean, look what they did to Sandra Bland.
Exactly.
Look what they did to Tamir Rice. Right. Look what they did to Mike Brown. George Floyd. Bro. Like, bro, I could go on and on. And I'm saying, like, some of these motherfuckers don't even give you a chance, bro. Nigga, hop out the car and shoot a 9-year-old nigga with a toy gun, my nigga. You think he give a fuck about us telling him?
You get pulled over, I recommend you get pulled over, cameras on.
No, for sure.
For sure. Like, real talk, your camera's on. I ain't gonna lie, like, you got, like, people know, you got more leverage on, like, actually standing up and, like, for yourself, and if they in the wrong, if the cameras are on, you get what I'm saying? Don't trust the fact that they bodysuit is rolling. Don't trust that shit on. You feel me? Because they try to they do this. I'm right. You know what I'm saying? To say like it's on whole time, it don't be on. You get what I'm saying? Like that be probably them. Sometimes they'll cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Walking up to the car type. You feel me? Like, no, bro, like, have your own camera on, you get what I'm saying? Like, if they on BS, you get what I'm saying, and you official, and you know your laws, keyword, you know your laws. Do not do what don't try to do what I do, and you don't know your laws, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work out how it's planned, you know what I'm saying?
Man, old boy was giving them the business. He said, listen, I didn't do nothing wrong. Tell me what I did. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'll get out the car, but you ain't even telling me what I did. And he basically said, you resisting arrest. Resisting arrest for what, though? Like, what did you pull me over initially for? They couldn't even tell him.
Bro, that's
so he was trying to tell him. He's like, y'all, I know my rights. And that is the worst thing to tell a racist ass white person.
I swear to God. And at the same time,
I know my
they
rights.
ain't no cameras rolling, none of that. They ain't had their own cameras rolling. If you pay attention, they didn't have their own cameras rolling. It was other people's camera roll, bodysuit. Always the bodysuit, supposedly, and other people's. And nobody else, usually that's in the car or something happened. If you with somebody, they'll never have their cameras roll. You can. Everybody from experience here can tell you, when them cameras are on, police act totally different. Totally different. You can YouTube search and everything, like they act totally different. So if you don't know your laws, when cameras not on, please do not try to just be cool. Try to get them out your way.
What's that guy that got killed in Chicago?
So recently?
No, it was in the middle of the street.
Which one?
And they said he had a knife, and they had like a Netflix documentary on him. I think so. 19th Street, 19 shots. Yeah.
19 shots.
Yeah.
I ain't see it.
I ain't see that yet.
So that was on camera, bro. That was on body cam, and they shot him. They basically said that he ran towards them with a knife, and really his back was turned. So when they shot him, he kind of like spun like a little bit, and they basically was like they shot him 19 times.
It's on camera.
It was on camera. It was in Chicago.
I gotta go.
Yeah, it's a good ass documentary, but it just basically was breaking down like.
See that?
Laquan McDonald, I think that's his name.
Yeah, Laquan McDonald, I think that's what you said.
I think I heard that name.
Laquan McDonald. That's
I
it.
heard that name before, though. I promise you that. I heard the name before.
Yeah, that was like 2015.
Yeah, it was in 2015.
Yeah,
But, bruh,
14.
I just say this, bro. I want us to live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And us proving a point to them.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't even worth it, my nigga. Because when you think about it, man, like even like with Sandra Bland when she was smoking a cigarette, right?
Right.
And the dude was like, "Put your cigarette out," and then she got the "I know my rights" and all of that, and it go from you getting a regular ass ticket to a motherfucker actually pulling you out the car, slamming you. You end up getting locked up, and then they say you hung yourself.
Yeah, at the
Come
same
on, my
time,
nigga, like-
yeah, and that's bogus with Sandra Bland. Though she said I know my rights and all that, but at the same time, not even like thinking of it no way. And I ain't disrespect Sandra Bland. I ain't doing nothing.
No, for sure.
Like as a human being, not no disrespect. Fuck uniform 12, none of that. Anything like, look, put that to the side. As a human being, you know what I'm saying. When somebody is trying to like. Talk, if it's an incident and somebody trying to talk to you, you get what I'm saying? Like it's respectful, like that. They probably took that as a disrespect.
No,
and that's
for sure,
what kicked it off.
sure.
You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
You smoking a cigarette while I'm trying to talk to you. You get what I'm saying? Like as if like you being nonchalant. You feel me? Not saying it anyway like that, but
Like it was her fault.
not saying it's her fault.
No. You just saying in general it's respectful. Nigga don't blow no damn cigarette.
You know what I'm saying? How they thinking of it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, they probably ain't in the right mind, you feel me? Like, oh, this motherfucker trying to disrespect me. You don't give no fuck about me being right here at your window. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just get... It's
control.
Like, it's control. You feel me? Like, you got... You feel me? A lot of people say, let them have control type like that, you feel me? But in reality, you have control at all times. At all times.
And I'm going to control to diffuse the situation.
Exactly.
Because I already know how they get down. If I see them kill 100 of my people, it's just like Muhammad Ali said years ago. He said, if I know it's 10,000 snakes, right?
Right.
And 1,000 of them fuck with me,
right.
And the other 9,000 don't. He said, I'm not going to fuck with none of the snakes. Because you think I'm going to go and fuck with the 1,000 that is supposed to be good people, then I end up getting bit. You know what I mean? Because I'm trusting the 1,000, but the other 9,000 don't fuck with me. I'm just not gonna fuck with none of them.
Why? Because they all the same. You get what I'm saying? Like and like they all like got the same. I don't say all the same, but they all got the same like foundation. I would say they all go through the same schooling, same training, same everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, so why would you like? You only get like
Wait, so where do you think we at as a race that we need to improve on as a culture and even the older and younger generation? Is it a conversation that you think that we need to have?
I think like we should work on like on sticking together. So it's like everybody's separated, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But like it's more like people that separated than it is like people that's trying to like become one. So it's like they might say and some people like they just go like they just follow, so they just go with the trend like for example like the Black Lives Matter type stuff. So like like for example like some people like feel like I don't know how to put this.
It ain't really for Black Lives.
Yeah, they just doing it
different agenda.
Like they just doing it like 'cause like they say everybody doing like Bandwagon, like they not really doing that like for the real cause. You feel me? Like some people like they take that shit serious, and some people they just want to be there just to say like they was there. You feel me? And like
I agree.
So like we just need to work on like sticking together for it. Type stuff. So.
You know, it's all just sticking together. You know what I'm saying? Don't all easily be like, you know what I'm saying? Be chill. You get what I'm saying? Like me, like he know. I got one line that I say all the time, and that's I ain't on that type of time. You get what I'm saying? And that's me. That's everybody. You know, stay tuned into what you want to do as a person, and don't get distracted. You feel me? If you always say in your head that you're not on that type of time, your energy towards every situation that negative or coming your way, you get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even gonna affect you as much. You know why? Because that's in your mind, the bigger picture is you locked into becoming what you want to do. So it's gonna always be about the bigger picture. That's little stuff. I'm worried about this big, right? You know what I'm saying? Right here. You get what I'm saying? Don't let ain't on that type of time. Emotions. Ain't on that type of time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you don't have emotions. It's just that don't let your emotions affect and distract you from what you really trying to do and what you got going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, make sure, like, just stay tuned in. You feel me? So, like, take your time. You feel me? But always don't be chill. You feel me? Don't be on that type of time. And when I say that, no hot shit. Like, hot shit, you ain't always gotta be on hot shit. You ain't on that type of time. Yeah.
I agree. I think this was a good interview. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you brothers, man, breaking it down, how y'all feel about certain topics. I see you understand the king in you, bro, from your tattoos as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I got Egyptian natives on me.
Egyptian kings and queens. Nah, for sure. I'm the same way.
Yeah, see, I'm finna get one right there, but the feather's gonna go all the way to the neck. Gonna get that.
Nah, for sure, man. I think it's important for us to know our history. You know what I mean? Know our culture. Understand the king in us. You know what I mean? And why, you know, we grow as men. You know what I mean? We continue to connect with other men with like minds. You know, and I'm gonna start using that. I ain't on that type of time. You feel me? Because that's real. You know what I mean? You know, like if you do got a certain goal that you're trying to achieve, and it's things that you want to accomplish in your life, you can't be on that type of time.
You can't be on that type of time.
To get distracted.
It is. It's a lot easier than said. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Than to get taken off your pivot, knocked off your square or whatever. You know, it's important for us to know, man, that we got this spot right here, the podcast, to, you know, have challenging conversations, you know, with each other, right, and see where we at mentally, right. You know, because, you know, I respect the youth, because the youth is the future, you know what I mean, and y'all next, y'all create the trend, y'all create, you know, the vibe of what's going to be popping next, you know, so I always respect the youth, and I always respect, you know, y'all mindset on things. So y'all stay sharp, stay consistent, keep believing in you. You know, stay sucker free. You know what I mean? Separate yourself from the snakes. You know, read that energy. Yeah. Listen to yourself. Don't you know? Listen to your first mind and keep winning. And it's the Hood Politicking Podcast. Until next time, go ahead, y'all tell them, you know, where to follow y'all at.
Well, again, you can follow me on Instagram at official.gbr, and like on all platforms, the GBR.
You feel me? You can find me on all platforms, the Vino Red Arts. You feel me? Like, just type it in all platforms, the Vino Red Arts.